Hey child, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just looked at this bonnet and I feel like it's giving reruns. Secondly, over the last 8 weeks, I have installed 3 sets of crochet braids, which means I have a lot of gel in my hair. I have also been working out, which means I got a lot of sweat in my hair. I have been lazy, which means I got a lot of tangling in my hair. And right now I just look like this, okay? I look like this. I look like this. And so it is time to do what I know to do to reset my hair, and that is clay mask. Now let me tell you something. I am not one who only takes hair care advice from the Milady cosmetology book. No ma'am, I believe in some ancestral practices. I am not someone who is anti-oils and butters. I am not someone who is anti-using natural holistic practices. So if that is you, honey, just let this be your entertainment. But as for me and my house, we like to use the earth for our hair care. So anyway, I partnered with my boos at Kiss Colors and Care to go ahead and do this Indian healing clay mask. Now y'all know clay masks ain't nothing strange to my channel. I actually like to do them a few times throughout the year because it's just like, I just let my hair get to, do a little bit of, it's just act up. But then when it's time to reset, this is what I tend to do. So what is the benefit of this mask? I will actually leave the link that I'm using in my description box, but I am an avid fan of the website naturallycurly.com. That's where I get a lot of information to improve my hair care practices. And one of the things that naturallycurly.com says is this is a natural clay that is sourced directly from the earth, and it contains natural minerals which are beneficial to your hair. It has a negative charge that makes it effective at drawing out toxins, chemicals, metals, and impurity. It also attracts positive charged products that build up on the hair and scalp, working as a clarifier and a detoxifier. By mixing it with apple cider vinegar, it works together to really detox and clarify your hair. And I am actually going to get my hair straightened in 2 days. I'm getting my blowout and getting my ends trimmed. And I don't want my stylist to have to fight through all of this. So it's time to go ahead and get this hair together, get it purified, get it clarified, get it detoxified, and get them curls popping. So if you want to see how I use this particular mask to rejuvenate my hair and give it a self-care day, keep on watching. Now let's get this hair and this skin together because honey, she needs all the help she can get. Hey child. And we're back, honey. I done did enough talking. Let's put that action in. So, first of all, I look real childish. That's because I had to separate my hair, and my clips have metal in it, and you cannot use metal when you're using this. So we had to get on, the good old childish ponytail. So anyway, let's apply this. So again, this is the ancient Mayan Indian healing clay mask. It's a calcium bentonite clay. As far as their particular brand of clay, it has been sun dried. It's not chemically processed. No fragrance additives. No animal products. No animal testing. So they do have like this little thing where you can kind of measure it as far as like face masks and things like that, but because I'm using this on my hair and my face, baby, I got to wing it. So on the inside of their container, they actually give you a spoon. So I'm gonna just take 2 scoops of this bentonite clay. If you look at it, honey, she's very finely milled. Focus. There we go. So I'm gonna just take 2 scoops of that. So I'm using it in a plastic bowl, and again, I'm using all plastic because you can't use metal. Now, the thing that makes this thing just like is apple cider vinegar. So I got me some rags with the mother. I'm going to go use it on the mother. Shake the thing on up, and I'm gonna pour some in there. I'm not measuring it. I'm just working on a consistency that I like. The runnier it is, the easier it is as far as application goes. So I'm just gonna just mix it in until I get a consistency that I feel is easy to apply to my hair and skin. Now, somebody might ask, how is detoxing your hair good for reviving your curls? I'm glad that you did. If your hair or skin has excessive buildup on it, if you turn around and put moisture on there, it's not getting to the maximum amount of moisture on the inside of your hair and skin as it would if your hair and skin was clean. So that is the reason I like to go ahead and do me a good old clay mask just every now and then. And then on top of it, it clumps your curls together so that washing gonna be popping. So, and voila, we got the reset potion, which is again the Kiss bentonite clay mixed with apple cider vinegar. I find that it's easier and a lot more manageable to apply if I use an applicator bottle versus trying to, scoop it and all that other good stuff. So let's go ahead and apply some. So keeping in mind, you cannot use metal, so I can't use my clips. So, don't judge me, judge your mama. So I'm gonna just take some. Oh, this is off to a rocky start. So I'm gonna just take some of this and apply it to the hair and make sure every single strand gets saturated. So I'm gonna just work it down and rake it through. And this is why it's good to make sure your consistency is a little bit more runny, because it's easier to distribute versus if it was a big old chunk and glob or whatever. So I'm gonna apply some more. And once that section is applied, I'm gonna twist it up just so I can know it is done. And I'm actually gonna go through my entire head and apply this mixture. Okay, so now that the clay mask is completely applied to my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit on my skin. Now the instructions on the bottle say to use for about 25 minutes on the hair and I think 15 on the skin. Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes for the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I just got a fan face brush, and you know, we just gonna have our little self-care moment, honey. Look at, say that don't look like luxurious and just like everything, honey. It feels super good too. It don't smell good, but it feels good. Okay, so I'm completely covered from head to the chin, I guess, and that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let this sit for about 15 more minutes. I'm gonna come back and show it to you once everything is rinsed off. But right now, when I say my face feels something, listen, it feels good. You understand me? Good! But before I go, I'm gonna bring you all up in my interesting looking face real quick. Can y'all see how these curls are already starting to bounce back? Like seriously, do you see these curls? I'm telling y'all, if y'all been sleeping on clay masks, honey,
it's time to wake them up.
And we're back. My skin and hair are freshly rinsed. Now let's talk about this skin. I have not added my moisturizer yet, which I need to do because it was just cleansed, but I feel like my skin looks good. Like I'm really liking the way my skin looks. Now honey, let's talk about these curls though. Lions say they don't look good. Lions say they don't look good. Like I am really digging this. You literally can never go wrong with a clay mask. This mask hooked my hair. Like my hair feels clean, but it does not feel stripped at all. And like I told y'all, those masks are so good at bringing your curls back that when you do a wash and go afterwards, it's just like, child, can't touch it. Like, look at this. Okay, so the instructions of the clay mask literally say that after this, you go ahead and shampoo and condition as usual. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a moisturizing shampoo. And I'm using a moisturizing shampoo simply because my hair has been detoxed, so I don't need to clarify. So I'm gonna just use a moisturizing shampoo to make sure I don't have any trace residue of the mask left in my hair. After that, I'm going to condition. I'm not going to deep condition because like I said, I'm going to the shop and I know she's doing some Olaplex and some deep treatments on me, so I don't need that. I just need a little bit of moisture to hold me over until then. So I'm gonna use my conditioner as a rinse out. Now what I'm going to do as far as styling goes, I'm gonna do a wash and go, but I'm gonna do something it's not something I do on a regular, and that is a wash and go with a mousse as a styler. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to pack my hair down with a bunch of ingredients that may leave residue and buildup if I just detox. And I don't want to make my stylist's job harder by slathering my hair in some heavy gel, and then she got to work to get that out so that the actual treatments that she wants to do can penetrate my strands. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a wash and go with a mousse. And I'm back. I'm fresh from under the dryer. I didn't do anything to my hair except get under the dryer and just sit there. I have not picked or shaped or anything. And honestly, I'm gonna just leave my hair like this because I feel like my curls look good as is. And then, like I said, I'm getting ready to go get my hair done. Ain't no point in messing around with it. Now, let me tell you something about this bad boy right here. Y'all know in the past I've been very open with the fact that I prefer Razul clay over bentonite because I felt like the Razul it made my hair softer and I just like the results better. This is the first bentonite clay that I absolutely loved. It is so finely milled that it's able to easily be applied even with this little nozzle on this bottle. It was so, listen, There was no clumping, and this made my hair feel amazing. They do make this in 2 different sizes. They have one in the 8 ounce and one in the 16 ounce. It is made in the USA, so you know, shout out to them for that. Now let's talk about it on the hair. I noticed that per usual, it clumped together my curls really nicely. My hair felt really clean, but it did not feel stripped at all. And then again, because this was so finely milled, it was easy to apply. So I absolutely loved that my hair feels incredible. My skin, I purposely did not put on any makeup because I wanted y'all to really be able to see my skin. And honestly, I feel like my skin looks good. I feel like my pores were minimized just a little bit. My skin did start feeling tight as the clay mask was drying up, and I feel like that's what did it. But honestly, my skin felt so supple and clean and smooth, but it wasn't dried out. For both my hair and my skin, I followed these directions to the T. I ain't do no extra as far as the directions for your hair. Like I said, you don't use any metal, and then you mix it with apple cider vinegar. If you're feeling sensitive, whether it's your hair or your skin, you can always use filtered water if you don't want to use apple cider vinegar. Yeah, and then you apply this, and like I said, you leave it on for 25 minutes. If you want a deeper penetration, you could use a cap. I didn't use a cap, and I still got bomb results. As far as the skin goes, you're actually supposed to do a skin test first. They actually give you really vivid instructions, or I should say detailed instructions for your skin type, whether it's normal, dry, or oily, and it tells you how much to use. They even give you DIY instructions on, like, if you want to have it more moisturized, and then you use the clay and jojoba. If you want to reduce redness, you use the clay with the apple cider vinegar, water if you're sensitive, and then you add 2 drops of lavender. So like, they give you different recipes if you want to get good results for your skin. And then they even give you a skin test. So if you want to find out your particular skin type, you take this, you leave it on your forehead or cheek for 3 to 5 seconds, and then you check your results. So I'm gonna just put it on my forehead. And based off these results, my skin type would be considered normal, and that is true. My skin is really normal. There's areas around my mouth where it can be really dry and chapped, and honey, it'd be looking like a reptile, but everywhere else my skin is normal. So this test result is actually accurate. And so again, they do give you instructions to do your face mask if you want to use this, and it's based off your skin type. So if you have dry skin, you mix 1 scoop with the apple cider vinegar, and then you use the water if you choose to, if your skin is sensitive. If your skin is like mine and is normal or oily or very oily, you mix 1 scoop with the ACV or water, stir it up and apply it, and then it tells you how much time to leave it on. So for me, I would leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, but if your skin is sensitive, you leave it on for 5 to 10. So either way it goes, this is a bomb product for your hair and your skin. Just make sure you follow the directions to get the optimal results for you. I 100% love it. I will continue to use it as I feel necessary. This is the first time I was just like, baby, I really love this. Like, love it. With that being said, like I said, this is my wash and go with just a mousse, with no shaping, picking, fluffing, or none of that. I feel like it turned good. Let me turn around, let you see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Bend over. Let me see. And yeah, me and my fresh face and my mousse only wash and go that I really can't believe I did. This ain't gonna last no time, but like I said, I'm gonna get my hair cut anyway. So with that being said, shout out to Kiss Colors and Care for sending me the ancient Mayan Indian healing clay mask. Y'all look in the description box for any additional information. Like I said, it comes in 2 different sizes, 8 ounce and 16 ounce. 8 ounce if you want to try it out, 16 if you committed like me, and I'm telling you, it's worth the commitment. So if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. My voice is tired. I love y'all with my whole heart, and I'm out this piece. Bye y'all. Sit down. So I actually was going to end the video yesterday, but I wanted to come back today and show you the progress that I am making. So let's start with my skin. I do have my eyebrows filled in and some mascara on, but overall I have nothing else on my face, and I feel like my skin actually looks really good. I do like the way that my skin behaved with this particular mask. Now my hair, it did get a little frizzy in the front, but all I did was take off my bonnet. I have not picked my hair at all. I have not stretched it. I honestly have not touched it. I just slapped the bonnet on, pulled it back off, and this is what I'm looking like on day 2. And I'm really liking the way that my curls are looking, and I love the fact that number 1, they are soft, number 2, they are hydrated, and I really believe that it came because I started with a clean base. So I know a lot of times people are co-washing and different things like that. I'm not here to judge you, but what I will say is you can slather all the good, expensive, wonderful products you want on top of your strands, but if you have product buildup, you're doing it for nothing. nothing. So just make sure from time to time you're really clarifying and detoxing your hair. And I really think that this ancient Mayan Indian healing clay mask really contributed to me having an amazing wash day. And keep in mind, I only used 3 products: shampoo, conditioner, and a mousse, and I was able to get good results and maintain it. But I did that because I started with a good base. And so this right here, this has officially sold me on bentonite. I take back what I said about Razul clay being better. This was actually amazing. So before I go, because y'all know how I get down, thank you Kiss Colors and Care for sponsoring this video, because y'all know with sponsorships I get
donations, gifts.
Did you really think we was ending the video without playing my clip? Okay, so now you can go. Bye bye. I always got to be extra.